letter and I pray you can make it better down here. I don't mean a big reduction in the price of beer, but all the people that you made in your image, see them starving on their feet, 'cause they don't get enough to eat.
According to biblical principles, a marriage is between a man and a woman. So we have to say, what happens when a nation makes a decision that is against God's principles? Well, often what happens is the nature itself will begin to talk to us.
No skip, Sherlock.
For instance, violent storms, flooding, violent storm, flooding, violent storm, flooding, violent storm, flooding. And you know, there are actually some patterns that you can see where a nation will make a decision that is contrary to the principles of God, and after that, there is some kind of answer that God gives, being the God of creation, the God who created nature. But we don't always understand what He's saying. 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 Well, there's something interesting we have been watching. Let's talk about this Arkansas pattern and say, could it be a pattern? Could it be a pattern? Could it be a pattern? We're going to watch and see. Could it be a pattern? Could it be a pattern? Could it be a pattern? We're going to watch and see. Could it be a pattern? Could it be a pattern? We're going to watch and see. But the blackbirds fell to the ground in Beebe, Arkansas. Well, the governor of Arkansas's name is Beebe. And also, there was something put out of Arkansas called Don't Ask, Don't Tell by a former governor. This was proposed Bill Clinton. And so, could there be a connection between this passage we're set, and now that we had the repeal of the Don't Ask, Don't Tell, where people now, legally in the United States, have broken restraints with the Scripture? Because the Scripture says in Romans 1 that homosexuality is not allowed. It could be because we have said it's okay for people who commit these kind of acts to be recognized. You know, in our military, for the first time in our history, there is a potential that there is something that actually happened in the land where 100,000 drumfish died, and also where these birds just fell out of the air.
You